to you first. I mean, boating, it's a $9 billion industry here in Australia, so looking around, I can really understand why.
It's fantastic. Down here at Darling Harbour, we have everything from $400 do-it-yourself boats to some of the biggest yachts around. So there's something in here literally for everybody, and boating is the ultimate physical and mental stress reliever.
Yeah, 1 in 10 Aussies has a boat licence. That surprised me, I've got to say. The major draw cards are, of course, those big luxury yachts, but there are plenty of affordable options on display as well. Talk us through them.
Well, yeah, exactly right. With 80% of the population of Australia living within 50 kilometres of the coast, it's no wonder that people are involved in boating. As you said, we've got everything from the super yachts on the marina here to paddle boards and passive craft and sailboats in the halls, as it down to I think what is my favourite, which is the $400 do-it-yourself timber boat that you can build and then plonk in the water and have some fun. So there's no real constraints as to how you get out and do boating. There's plenty of ownership options and ways to get into that. You know, from the shiny stuff to the things you can do yourself, it's fantastic. Just get out there and enjoy it.
I don't think I'd trust a boat that I'd built myself. I wouldn't be hopping on the water. Adam, it's a beauty of a boat behind you. But what about the latest marine tech?
So technology has come a long way with boating and navigation systems. It used to be that you almost needed to have a science degree to get yourself outside of the heads, but nowadays it's all just like operating an iPhone. If you can operate your iPhone and operate Google Maps, then you can find your way up the coast to Pittwater or across the Tasman to New Zealand or around the world if you want. It's simple and easy and reliable nowadays. Yeah,
we're looking at coast there. If the boat's big enough, I guess. Mark, you're standing in front of a pretty special vessel. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, look, a bit over 5 years ago we put on the drawing board a concept to design a very robust, long-range passage-making boat that people could customise to their own individual requirements. And this boat is a boat we built ourselves as our first prototype. And
wow.
We launched this boat at this boat show. This is the global release. This boat's never been seen before until the Sydney International Boat Show. And what's really surprised us is the level of interest, to the point we had an American couple hear about the project, flew out and bought this boat in the very first opening hour of the boat show on Thursday. So I don't think I've ever... 27 years I've done this boat show. This is a bit over 5 million Australian dollars, or $3 million US dollars for the boat, depending on your customisation. But what surprised me was we also sold another 2 of these boats yesterday.
Wow.
We expect to sell 2 or 3 a year. We sold 3 in the first 2 days of the boat show. So
fantastic.
We've done something right.
You've done a lot right there.
Our team, we've got an incredibly... we've got a great team of technicians and designers and operating staff, and you know, as you've seen looking around the boat, everything's customisable. Your galley, your saloon, your cabins, your bedrooms, the layout is like a blank canvas, and we work with each individual customer to create exactly what they have in mind.
Looks fantastic.
These are a long-range boat. This is a boat that
looks perfect. Well, it's just the 5 million that's the problem at this stage.
There.
Hey, we'll leave you guys. If you want to check out the Boaties Paradise for yourself, head to Darling Harbour in Sydney. The boat show wraps up on Monday night. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming on our program. Straight ahead, Decadence in the Desert. Rafe Fiennes, Jessica Chastain and Matt Smith star in the sandy thriller The Forgiven. My fearless review is next on Weekend Today.
The explosive, ugly truth.
What do you think motivates Meghan? A search for fame, a search for fortune.
The toxic palace.
Shaking with fear, completely destroyed.
Fractured family.
He seems to be unrepairable.